Hi guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan battle video for you. In this video we're going to be looking at stage 3 of the Union Master Challenge content, and we'll be jumping into it right away. So let's get going. These are the teams that I chose. This is my team on the left that you're seeing in this run, and then there's a second team on the right there if you can't make that team on the left. It's a little bit different. It does include some of the units because this is not a huge category we can use, especially when we go to the next stage, which is going to be considerably harder. But that is going to be it. I do apologize, I do have dark mode on for the first fight of this video, so that will be switched off for the next two fights, but yeah, just apologies, I completely forgot. But let's jump into the first boss, being Android 17 and 18. So Android 17 is going to nullify super attack ceiling effects, and Android 18 is going to grant immunity to being stunned. So nothing too wild. Now, even though there aren't a lot of mechanics in this stage, and with these bosses, especially in the beginning, they do have quite a bit of health. They've got 100 million health each, so if you're not hitting too hard, then this is going to feel really, really slow. Luckily, there have been some nice boosts, so Hybrid Saiyans in the AGL, Trunks and Goten. We've got that Super Easy Aid. We've got that physical Trunks and Goten as well, who do a lot of damage. We've got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan here, who's doing a lot of damage as well. So they are really good, as well as that Tech Movie Heroes Gohan, who is really great in this as well. So yeah, there are a lot of good units. I don't have the Int Hybrid Saiyans, the unit that recently came out, the Gohan, Trunks and Goten unit, but I've taken them as a friend and they are very, very helpful on this. So moving on quickly now to Int Bojack. He is going to disable attack and defense reduction, as well as nullify super attack ceiling effect. So if you have any units that can stun, that will completely nullify this boss. He won't be able to do anything. He does have quite a chunk of health. He's now got 200 million health, so basically Android 17 and 18's health combined. So he's going to start feeling a lot more chunkier. The bosses from now on will feel a lot more chunkier, and he is hitting for almost 2 million, very close to 2 million on damage. So yeah, just be careful with some units here. He doesn't really have a preference for where he likes to super, but he doesn't super very often. I think it's like a few turns cooldown. So yeah, you should be fine with the units here. Like I said, if you have any stunning units, just make sure that you are popping them, and you should be good here. And then we'll move on now to Tech Broly. So Broly does start ramping up just a little bit with terms of damage. He's going to grant immunity to being stunned, as well as nullify super attack ceiling effect, so he doesn't really have any different mechanics. However, he is going to be hitting for a lot more. He's doing a 2.5 million super, and when he supers, he is also going to be raising his attack for 1 turn, so that's going to be a 30% attack boost, so just be careful about that. If you've got a weaker unit and you know there's a super coming, or we've just received a super, he is going to be hitting harder for the rest of the turn. So yeah, not really a ton you can do about that though, I suppose, unless you've got a scout or something like that you can use. I would say that if you are starting to struggle, maybe just pop a support item here. But what's nice about this tech tech boss, is that the friend Int Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, even if you don't have him as a lead on your own team, you can bring him as a friend. Make sure you do. He will make this so much easier because Gohan will do so much damage, and then when you switch over to Gotenks, save that Gotenks active for STR, which we'll talk about in a second, but try save all your extras, your actives, all those sorts of things for the second phase against Super Saiyan Broly STR. Now, there's no dodge cancelling at all, so again, a lot of these units will dodge. Just make sure you're reading things, like some of them do need orbs to dodge. Gohan needs an orb every turn. You need to make sure you're giving them that. And yeah, so just make sure you are aware of that, and let's move on from the stage to STR Broly. Okay, so STR Broly is no different really in terms of mechanics. Grants immunity to being stunned, as well as disables defense reduction. So Tech Broly was your nullifying of super attack ceiling effect, and now we are disabling defense reduction. Now STR Broly is going to be hitting significantly harder, so we're hopefully going to be dodging a lot of this. You'll see I've saved all my actives for the stage. We're going to pop the Gotenks So you want to switch into Goten and Trunks here with the int unit. You want to pop the active. You want to pop the physical Goten and Trunks as well. They're active. That's going to give you guaranteed dodge. And if you pair them up with the int unit there, you'll see they'll get their unit super attack, and they will be flying. Try and give the physical one as many orbs as possible because they do more super attacks. I think it was after 5 orbs, so just remember that. And they should pretty much clear this up for you. This team doesn't have a ton of units that could cost here, except that the lead is a bit of a problem. So Hybrid Saiyan's leader, physical Beast Gohan, there he is going to be, you do not want him to get hit by a super, he will get eviscerated. So float him off. Broly doesn't do a ton of attacks in a turn. He's generally going to super in the first slot, so just make sure you're putting your high dodge chance units in there. So that'll be your int Goten and Trunks, as well as your AGL Goten and Trunks. They're going to have very high chances to dodge, so they'll hopefully be dodging Broly because he is going to be hitting you with the 3.9 million super. It's very nasty. It will kill a lot of newer units as well, so yeah, just watch out for that. And this Broly does have a lot of health, so we really need to be popping the actives and that here to kill him because he has 350 million HP. Now, there are no missions in this event where that are asking you not to use an item. So if you want to pop items now, do it, go for it. Don't feel bad if you do. I wouldn't say you really need it, especially in the stage. I would say stage 4 more likely might need them to survive, but you can definitely be wrong with no items. But using the power of like Beast Gohan or something, his taunt, and that will be great as well, because that will give you basically a free turn where you should be totally safe as long as the turn hasn't gone on too long and he's lost his intro. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have for you guys on this stage. I hope this has helped, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.